Okay, good morning, students.
Good morning, ma'am.
Yeah, see, first thing I want to tell you is already, see, project uploading date has started, and you have time till 25th July only to upload. So, last minute, if we are uploading, then server problem and issues like that will happen. So, uploading will get difficult. So what we had suggested to HOD is that today and tomorrow to suspend the classes for you, for seniors. We have done this for earlier batches also, so that full time you can concentrate on your projects these 4 days and make it ready as fast as possible. Do the plagiarism check and uploading. Okay, but madam is saying that she will discuss with you in class. Next hour is HOD madam's class. Please, all of you, request her. Did you hear me, all of you?
Yes,
Hello,
ma'am.
some response.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, so please, all of you, request her that today and tomorrow to suspend the classes, so that all of you, only one student I have done plagiarism check, and other faculty students, none of them have done plagiarism check, and that is going to take lot of time for you people. So we are worried about uploading of your projects, we faculty. Last minute, if you are not able to upload, the date will not get extended. If your projects are not uploaded, you will lose that 150 marks and you will not clear MBA also. So we are worried for you people. So please, in the next class, HOD's class, please request her to not to take the classes for seniors tomorrow, today and tomorrow, so that you people can fully concentrate on your projects. You need to upload it much before 25th July. We can't wait till last date. At least by 20th July, it should be uploaded, because in towards the end there will be lot of issues. Internet may not be there, server problem will be there, some technical issues can arise. Then last minute, if you don't upload your project, what you people will do? So we are worried for you. We have already given the suggestion to HOD ma'am. She said she will discuss in class with you. So please, all of you, put your request in class, next hour class, that you want to fully concentrate on your projects the next 4 days. We have to hurry up. Okay, all of you got it?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So okay, so I will just continue with my class. So last class we were taking this expatriate adjustment process, how the expatriate adjusts to the foreign country, to the host country subsidiary. So he goes through an adjustment phase, which is known as the U-shaped adjustment phase, and each expatriate has different mode of adjustment. It is not the same. It is not the same way of adjusting for all expatriates, because different regions, different cultures, different people, different companies. So the adjustment process varies from expatriate to expatriate. So there are a lot of problems which the expatriate faces during adjustment. It can be job related problems, it can be personal problems, it can be cultural problems. So phase one is the tourist phase, where everything looks good to him. So he is very happy and excited to come into the host country. So everything is new to him. So he is happy and excited. So phase two is where he goes into culture shock. He realizes there is a difference between his home country and host country. So he goes into some kind of a shock. If he is not able to recover from this shock, then it will lead to expatriate failure. But if he recovers from this shock and he is able to make the adjustment to the host country environment, then his assignment will be a success. So phase 3 is pulling up, where he adjusts to the situation, where he accepts his situation in the host country, and he accepts the culture, the ways of working, the food habits, the different communication style of the people, everything he adapts to that. And phase 4 is where he starts making adjustment. He recovers fully from culture shock, and he starts adjusting to the host country environment. So four dimensions have to be seen here. He should be self-oriented. That means he should be a self-confident person, mentally strong. He should have self-esteem. Others orientation means he should be able to interact well. Interactive ability is interactive ability is very good with the locals, so he is able to interact well with other people, others orientation. Perceptual dimension is when the expatriate begins to understand why other people are behaving differently, people from different nationalities, why they are behaving differently, and what is the reasons of their behavior. So he gets a perceptual understanding of the situation. Then cultural toughness orientation is where he becomes culturally strong or tough, and he is able to manage the differences between the host country culture and home country culture. So these are all the dimensions which should be there in a expatriate for his assignment to be a success. Then we also saw the types of expatriates, that is free agents, who are not loyal either to the parent company or to the host company. They are not at all loyal. They are highly innovative people. They are highly adventurous people, ambitious people, and they are willing to go wherever good opportunities arise. So there are two categories: hired gun free agent, where they are motivated only by their career, their rewards, monetary rewards, with status, with challenges. So wherever they get more monetary reward, wherever they get a higher status, they will jump jobs. They are not committed either to the parent country firm or to the host country firm. Wherever they get good jobs, which is good for their career, they will jump jobs. So they are effective as individual expatriates. They are effective people, but they are not very committed. They are not very committed to their jobs. Anytime they can jump the job, they can leave the job. Another type of this kind of free agent expatriate is the plateaued career free agent, whose career in the home country has come to a standstill. That means that there is no chance of further growth for him. So such kind of expatriates are known as plateaued career free agent. So these kind of agents, they are willing to accept international assignments. Hearts at home expatriates are those who are very loyal to their parent company, but they are not loyal to the subsidiary, the host country subsidiary. They are more loyal towards their parent company, and they'll make sure that the policies and the issues of the whatever the parent company wants to implement in the subsidiary, they will make sure that it is implemented and the subsidiary achieves its targets, whatever has been fixed by the parent company. Going native kind of expatriates are those who are loyal to their host country only. They are not loyal to their parent company. They like the host country culture more. They like the locals. They communicate more with the locals. They want to stay in the host country only. After the assignment, they like the host country environment. They are more loyal to the host country. Then dual citizens are those kind of expatriates who are loyal to both. They are loyal to parent company as well as loyal to the host country subsidiary. So these dual citizen type of expatriates are the most committed and the most effective people as expatriates, because they are balancing both the demands of the host country subsidiary and as well as the parent company. They are able to balance both their demands and carry out their work very well. So hearts at home type of expatriates, they are more loyal to their parent company, to their home country company. So they will not like to adjust to the host country practices. They will not be able to manage the host country subsidiary, and they will not like to stay long in the host country subsidiary because they like their parent country more, parent company more. Going native type of expatriate is having more commitment towards the host country. So he likes to continue in the host country, and he will make sure that the subsidiary needs are fulfilled. He will not bother about the parent company's needs. So MNC will find it difficult to control and coordinate the operations of such subsidiaries, which is managed by such type of expatriates, going native type of expatriates who are more committed towards their host country subsidiary. Free agents type of expatriates are the largest group of expatriates that you find, but they are not loyal to both. They are not committed to both, that is parent company as well as host company. They are not loyal to both. So what are the factors that lead to expatriate failure? When the expatriate and his family faces loneliness in the new country, they get homesick, so they get physical problems, they get emotional problems, or when the rewards which they are getting is not good enough for them to maintain a decent lifestyle in the foreign country. They are not able to maintain a good lifestyle in the foreign country. Or another reason is when the host country, there is lot of uncertainties. The political environment may be very uncertain, or the culture may be too different. The values, beliefs and all may be too different from what the home country of the expatriate is. So then also the expatriate may not be able to adjust, and his assignment will go into failure. So when the goals between parent company and goals of the parent company is not the same as the goals of the subsidiary, both are having different goals, then it will lead to conflict, it will lead to clash, and the expatriate will not be able to manage the subsidiary operations. So another reason for failure is when the expatriate goes into culture shock and he is not able to recover from it. So he is facing a lot of health issues, then emotional issues, problems, then it leads to failure. And when the headquarter is not supporting him, when it's not giving him support in its career development, or they have not done a good repatriation plan, which is coming back of the expatriate after finishing his assignment, when the expatriate is not sure that he will get a good position when he will come back home, he will get that promotion, he will get that hike. When he is not sure of that, then also the expatriate may lead, his assignment may lead into failure. Then inpatriation is when instead of sending expatriate, they send the subsidiary manager, that is the HCN, to headquarters for training. They will train him in the headquarters work culture, headquarter policies, headquarter way of working, headquarter communication style. They will help him in all that. Okay, 1 minute. I'm just getting a call. I'll just take. Okay, so sending the HCN manager to headquarters to train him in the headquarter culture, communication style, policies, etc., is known as inpatriation. So instead of sending expatriates, they are sending inpatriates, the MNCs. They train them in the parent company culture and way of working, and then they come back to their subsidiary, and then they manage the subsidiary operations. So they are cheaper. Inpatriates are cheaper compared to expatriates. They don't need to be given such high salary benefits like expatriates. They are cheap. Labor cost is less for the MNC. So the MNCs have chosen this alternative. Instead of sending expatriates, they send the inpatriates. Other alternative assignments is they make the assignment very short term, only for a few months. He is sent, the expatriate manager, instead of sending him for few years, and they prefer to make it short term assignments. They also have another alternative assignment is computer assignment or computer marriages, when both the partners, the husband and wife, they are working in the same company. So one will be posted in the subsidiary and one will be posted in the home country. So such kind of assignments are also there, or both of them can be posted in the subsidiary. That also is an alternative. And nowadays you have virtual assignments where sitting in the home country they can manage the subsidiary operations in any part of the world, or they send the PCNs on frequent business travels to the subsidiary. Frequent business travels, they send him and make him to look into the subsidiary operations. So with that we finished with module 3. Now module 4 is training and development. So training and development for domestic companies is not a very complex process, but for international companies, for MNCs, for transnationals, it's a very complex process, because the employees are from different countries, different nationalities, different cultures. They have different personalities, different interpersonal skills, communication styles. So all this is varied. The workforce is multicultural workforce. So to train such a multicultural workforce is not an easy task. So international training is a complex process. And there is a concept that is known as pre-departure training. Pre-departure training means before sending the expatriate on the assignment, they give him some kind of training. But most of the MNCs, they don't follow this concept. They don't do pre-departure training of their expatriates because they feel it is of no use to them. They feel that the expatriate will learn more by practical experience. He will learn more when he goes into the host country environment and when he directly experiences the culture and work practices, communication styles over there, then he will learn. So they feel that pre-departure training is costly, it is time consuming, and it does not give much value to the expatriate. So for this reasons, the pre-departure training is not given much attention by the HR of MNCs. So they focus more on other things. That is the hard sides, that is the strategy, market share of the subsidiary. They make sure that the subsidiary follows the strategy of the parent company and they increase their market share in the host country. So they focus more on that. They don't focus much on the soft sides, that is T&D, training and development. So this is the reason that many of the international assignments have led to failure. Both in the past and in the current, many international assignments have left to failure because the MNCs have not bothered about pre-departure training, especially training for the families also. They don't bother about that, counseling the families. So what is the backdrop of international training? So the people who need the training are the first person is the expatriate because he is the person who is going to manage the subsidiary operations in the foreign country and he is leaving his home country and he is going into a new country on a temporary work permit. So he needs to be trained and the spouses, it can be the husband or wife of the expatriate, they also need to be trained and counseled about the new culture, how to adjust into the new culture, how to pick up the communication style and the culture and customs of the local people. All these things they need to be counseled, and even the children also need to be given some kind of counseling to adjust to the new environment. So, for the expatriate to be successful in his assignment, he should get general knowledge about the new country where he is going into, what is the demographics, what is the history of the country, what is the politics of the country, what is the business practices, education system, social, cultural system of the country. All that he has to get complete knowledge. Also, he has to understand the different cultural values that he will face in the host country and how it will affect his communication style, how it will affect his perception of the locals over there. So he has to understand all that. He has to understand thoroughly the culture of the host country also. And the goals of expatriate training is to make the expatriate culturally sensitive. He should be sensitive to the other culture where he is going to the foreign country. He should respect their culture, their religion, their beliefs, values. Then only he can smoothly conduct the business with employees from other culture, and he should not get into any cultural differences. He should avoid misunderstandings. He should learn the communication style, how to communicate in the foreign country if it's very culturally very different from his own country. Verbal communication and non-verbal communication, both he should be trained in. He should understand the different communication styles which are used in the host country while they are at work, while they are in the leisure time, when they are interacting with locals, when they are going to entertainment places in the host country, how they should communicate, how they should behave in public. So all these things they should understand. Like for example, in India, you see foreigners, they have no issues. They publicly show their affection to people in the public. But in India, it is considered not good. if you are showing a public display of affection, especially between a boy and a girl, a public display of affection, it is not allowed in our country. It is unacceptable. So foreigners, when they come into our country, they have to learn how to not show this public display of affection, that is PDA in public. They should not wear clothes which will hurt the local people over here. So all those things they have to be very culturally aware when they are going into the other country. And they should also understand the history of the place, politics, education system, what kind of economic system is being followed, so that they can understand the current news, the current events that are happening in the host country, the current issues like social problems or economic problems or political problems which the host country is facing. They will be able to understand it better. And they also have to anticipate that what will cause culture shock for them, like what are the reasons that will lead to culture shock when they are in the foreign country. So they should understand that, and they should be able to manage themselves and their family. So the expatriate has to be culturally very sensitive, and he should know what role he is playing in the foreign country, and he should be able to achieve his goals. Whatever goals was fixed for him, the goals that he had to achieve in the subsidiary as well as the parent company goals, he should make sure he should be trained so that he achieves these goals. Both the goals he is able to achieve. So I will stop here. Current scene of international TND we will see tomorrow. Okay. Okay, madam has just now messaged. I think classes will not be there for today and tomorrow. She has agreed that you people work on your projects. Okay, so please all of you work on your projects day and night, sit up late and finish the projects, because plagiarism check, if it shows very high percentage, you have to go on reworking it till you get 18% or 17% plagiarism. Till that you have to go on working, so for that you need time. So please all of you work on your projects, full time you work, so that as soon as possible we can start the plagiarism check. Okay. And a statistical tool. Also this one question you have to do statistical tool. Like yesterday I have told my students, you take help from them, the others, that how to develop the hypothesis statement, and how the two questions you have to take and apply the statistical tool. I've helped my students a little bit, so please take help from them, the others, and complete it as soon as possible. We can't wait till 20th. Before 20th your projects have to be uploaded. We can't wait till 25th. Now all of you have to focus on your projects. It carries 150 marks. Okay, who all are present? Bhavana, Chaitanya, Darshan, Divya.
Present, ma'am.
Okay, Geetanjali, Harshita,
Present, ma'am.
Nagaveni, Gitanjali is there. Okay. Yeah, Nagaveni, Prakriti, Priyadarshini, Priyanka, Satish Babu,
Present, ma'am.
Ranjita, yes, Ranjita, Shalini,
Present, ma'am.
Ma'am, Prakriti, ma'am.
yeah, I marked you. Teja, Vidya, no. Yogeshwari,
Yes, ma'am.
yeah, Karthikeyan,
Yes, ma'am.
okay. Okay, then, in you see, I don't think HOD will, she may put it in group now because she has put in our group. Yeah, she has not put it in your group, but she will put it soon.